this telegram that was just handed to me. I want to take a look at it. I'd like to read this to you. It says, Friday, August 18, 2017, to William R. Thomas, Esquire, care of California State Bar Association, Workers' Compensation Section, Sheraton Hotel, San Diego. The Executive Board of the California Applicants Attorneys Association, in executive session this day, passed a resolution to send best wishes to Bill Thomas on his receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award by a vote of 8-7. Congratulations, Bill. Part of my job is to acquaint you with why this guy should get the Lifetime Achievement Award, and seriously, to work with Bill Thomas, you see it right away. His letters to client, 2 paragraphs long, 3 paragraphs long, that's for the lifetime of the file. In that letter, there's a paragraph on factual background, maybe a paragraph and a half on direction this case is going to go in, and how this case is going to come out. And there's no room for the client to respond ever. Lighthearted clients need to get on another bus. It's just not going to work out working with Bill. But his clients have been his clients for decades. They love him because he has such passion and such good legal sense in doing his job. And it shows also, of course, in the way he practices law down at the board. Bill exudes the passion every day. A couple of his famous cases are the Brody case recently, and more recently, the Dahl decision. Bill, in those cases, refused to compromise or negotiate at all on the issues that were at stake. Instead, he chose to either ask the applicant's attorney to dismiss or to litigate. That is his passion, and it's what makes him tick. It's what makes him Lifetime Achievement Award winner. He's a special attorney in workers' compensation. The other side of Bill Thomas that it would be great to hear from every Oakland judge who's in this room, or every San Jose judge or Stockton judge, would be Sacramento, San Francisco, would be the personality behind the man. And he's been a fabulous person to work with all his career. I think we have to be sure to recognize that there's more to his success than just Bill. Number one, half of his success easily over the course of his 60-year career till this date is the other half of his being for those same last 60 years, Lorraine Thomas. And Lorraine, I'd like you to stand up if possible. Any chance? Awesome. Lorraine Thomas is one of the most fantastic people you ever met in your life, and Bill's been very lucky to have her at his side the whole time. Another couple of reasons here that take up even more percentage of the reason for his success is our fantastic office staff. We have 2 people from the staff here who have been in the office as long as the 40 years I've been there. Maureen Simpson, Randy Belshey, could you please stand up? Bill also dabbles in commercial real estate once in a while. That has nothing to do with workers' compensation. Except our office is in one of the buildings that he and his sons built. He's Thomas Properties, formerly known as WNMN Inc., which I understood stands for We Need Money Now. That's the reason he kept practicing workers' comp. Bill took me out on, when we finished the current building we're in, he took me out on the 3rd floor balcony one day and looked down over the parking lot in the building, and he put his arm around me and he said, "Rick, someday if you work very hard, all of this will be mine." He's done a good job with that. I will add, though, that I've got on my list of things to do later on today to advise him that there are probably 10 of us from the firm down here today. We've all added up our hotel bills, our accommodation, dinner fees, transportation. It's all being expensed to his account. To tie it up, I do want to wish Bill congratulations on turning 80 years old in a couple of months, on again planning his retirement, which we actually feel may occur in a couple of months. And thank Bill for giving us the chance to be here to celebrate one of the true Lifetime Achievement Award deserving people. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate Bill Thomas.
That's a hard act to follow. I want to thank you for this honor, the Lifetime Achievement Award. As many of you know, I've been a workers' compensation attorney since 1967. Wow. And before that, I spent several years as a workers' compensation insurance adjuster. During the past 50 years, I've seen things come full circle in the business. Historically, when we tried a case, we didn't take depositions. We had rating pre-trials, we had hearings, and guess what? We had live medical testimony when appropriate. And I truly wish we'd go back to that.
I agree.
Ratings, when I started out, psychiatric cases were non-existent. 10, 15 years, I lose track of time. If you perceived that your boss was looking at you wrong, that was good enough. Now with the recent legislation, in large part, psychiatric cases are gone. Heart claims used to be a big issue when I started practicing. Guess what? And this is my opinion only, Californians quit smoking. And at least as far as I'm concerned, heart cases disappeared, with the exception of the presumption cases. Most importantly, the workers' comp community is a good community. That includes the judges, the doctors, and all of the attorneys that are involved in the practice. It's been truly wonderful to work with these people, and I hope those of you who may be younger than me I hope that you have as much fun as I've had practicing workers' compensation law. And I guess that's one of the reasons I'm still here. And when I retired, I told everybody I've been retired for 5 or 10 years now, but I still periodically make an appearance. Thank you very much.